Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the brand new reality series Chase the Dream Baltimore. Watch a group of talented recording artists navigate through life, love, and the entertainment business. New episodes stream every Monday, 12 noon on YouTube, or visit facebook.com/Chase the Dream now. A couple things that I want to get into and I want to talk about. I want to give some reactions to the over 1 hour, 90 minutes or so of hypocritical foolishness that they are also calling the State of the Union speech that Donald Trump did last night, President Trump. So he vowed during the State of the Union that he would spend the next year trying to unite the country, issuance of infrastructure, immigration, national security, and all that kind of stuff. But he has no credibility when it comes to bipartisanship, working together, being united, reaching across the aisle, working with people that may have different beliefs than you. He doesn't do any of that stuff, but yet he spent a lot of time talking about how he was going to usher in an agenda of understanding, and he spends a lot of time bullying people on the internet, trolling people on the internet, and all that kind of stuff. Another thing that I thought was interesting, his wife, his current wife, I don't know if she's gonna be his wife for long, but she is his wife right now. She had on what I want to call the Hillary Clinton Halloween costume. That means she had on a pantsuit. She looked like she's pulled it from Hillary Clinton's closet and kind of stretched it out because she's, taller than Hillary. But so I thought that was interesting. So he walked in. And normally when the president comes in, it takes a long time for them to get down the aisle. Like they're shaking hands, they're kissing babies, Just pointing, watch out now, that kind of thing. Trump kind of got down the aisle quicker than normal. Now, they was clapping for him. The Republicans that were there, they were clapping for him. They were on the Trump train, so to speak, and looked pretty sad and pathetic, really. There were some Democrats there, of course. They were not cheering him like that, though. They were just kind of like staring at him, gazing at him. I was hoping that somebody would have yelled out like, "You lied!" like they did to President Obama at that time. You don't remember that happened? It happened before. He was talking and then some random Republicans like, "You lied!" Just kind of yelled out. It was like an outburst. It was outrageous. But actually, no. I mean, you don't really want those type of things to happen. But if it was going to happen, I would have loved for it to have happened to Trump. No telling how he would have reacted to that. But so I want to get into a couple of things that he talked about and some things that really stuck out to me. When you watch the State of the Union, what are you watching for? You're thinking that the president is going to talk about what his plans are for the year. He's going to roll out some things. During a time where we're going into an off-year elections, the Republicans are looking to Trump to throw them a lifeline. Give us something that's going to help us stay elected. It's going to keep us on board with things. Give us something. That's what they were looking for. They wanted some type of a bone, anything that they could get. So, Trump being the petty person that he is, he wants to go and talk about the national anthem controversy. Of course, he has to bring up old shit. And, it was, even though he was talking about uniting people, he still could not resist in going back to the whole standing up for the national anthem thing and, talking about how that's disrespecting the veterans. And, I understand that this is something popular in the country, middle America, police type, veteran types, those people, and others are real big on that. But he really wanted to insert a subtle reminder of his distaste for NFL players who kneel during the national anthem. That stuck out to me. The State of the Union, to me, that's not the time where you should make that type of a statement. But he took that time. Now, of course, immigration is a big issue with Republican types. It's a big issue with people on the left and the right. So normally during these speeches, they're going to give references to people. Oh, I met this one. I met that person. They're doing this. They're doing that. He did a lot of that. There was a lot of reference points. He really took time to hammer that his thoughts about some dreamers is that they join gangs. They come here young and then they grow up and join gangs. And he talked about 2 young girls who were killed by who he called members of the MS-13 gang, and told a very sad story about that. And I saw where he was going. The other thing that stuck out to me is he said that Americans are dreamers too. So basically, let's not get all up in arms about these dreamers because we have dreams too. And he laid out the very basic outline of how people that fall into that dreamers category can obtain citizenship over a 12-year period if he feels that they are worthy based on the stuff that he outlined. So that was definitely something that stuck out to me. And he really, as most Republicans are, they're not in favor of people coming over to this country and bringing family members. Like they're not really, like, you can come, but I don't want you bringing nobody else. Pretty much is some stuff that he hammered down. And this is something that's important to his base. His base, for some reason, they think that if you stop immigrants from coming to this country, who's going to do some of the work that the immigrants do? I don't know. But time is going to tell about how that goes. Infrastructure. He's talking about, we're going to build these beautiful roads and these beautiful bridges and it's beautiful. He uses the word beautiful like a first grader. It's just, he overuses the word beautiful when he doesn't have anything else to say. He stayed pretty much on target with the teleprompter. He didn't go off. He didn't zap out. He didn't wow out. He laid out a bill that's going to generate at least $1.5 trillion for a new investment into roads and bridges. Or should I say beautiful roads and beautiful bridges. He talked about the opioid epidemic, which is really, really out of control. He says he's going to get tougher on drug dealers and committed to help getting treatment for those that need it. I think if you talk about cracking down on the drug dealers and you talk about getting people treatment, you still need to address how the drugs get here, right? How did the drugs get here? Yeah, I'm sure that he knows about that. Also talked about North Korea, and I was nervous about this. Like, where is he going with this? I thought they're trying to smooth things over. And he told a story about a gentleman who lost a leg trying to escape from North Korea. His father died during this time. All kinds of stuff, and painted a really sad picture, as presidents do. They paint these pictures to try to prove their point. And all in all, he also, and here's another thing, they were making this big fuss about the fact that his wife arrived separately. They didn't ride together at all. She rode with some people that she was bringing, some special guests, and he, rode however he rode there. And he acknowledged her, and he also acknowledged Scalise. You remember Scalise, the one who was hit up at the baseball game last year. He came, he wobbled through and came to the State of the Union, got his, wave, wave, how y'all doing? Watch out now, type of thing. Scalise did that, Steve Scalise. Okay, so that's cool. He talked about that. All in all, there was nothing really said that we didn't know. You knew Trump was petty going in, and you know he was petty coming out. For the most part, the State of the Union, he didn't address the Russia investigation. But I think that the most alarming thing that I heard him say was about appointees and people, secretaries and whatnot, that can get rid of people in the government that are not, from what he calls, doing their job. So basically be able to get rid of people. It was very subtle, but what I took that to mean is he's going to try to fire people that are investigating him, people involved in that, because he feels that they not, whatever. That's definitely going to be some stuff. One thing I got to say is that he has a way, when he stays on point on the teleprompter, on the things that are written, he really can connect with his base, and I think that he actually won over some independents, some people that's kind of straddling the fence about him. These are bad times that we're living in. It could be really bad from the standpoint of Trump. He's like the boogeyman. I need another word. What's another word? The boogeyman's not good enough. I need another word. It's just like, I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. Here's another thing. If the economy was bad, he would say, "Oh, I inherited this mess. It's Obama's fault." The economy is good, so he's trying to take credit for it. The economy was already on the uptick. Things were already moving good, and then it got passed to him, and he's getting all the credit. But when things go bad, mind you, and things will go bad, because things go up and down. Things go up and down. When things go down, he's going to go back and blame Obama, that's just, I don't know. That's just how he does. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dom K Show, at Radio on Fire. As always, you can see past episodes of any show here at Radio on Fire. Watch it on demand. RadioOnFire.com. Click radio shows and the name of the show that you want to see, and you can see it right there on the website. See you guys tomorrow.